guys, what's up? This is seominjjang and welcome to my channel. This is actually my very first build for The Sims 4, so I'm very excited to finally be able to contribute to the community. And please bear with me if the video quality or editing for this one might be on the lower side of things, because again, this is my first time and I'm so nervous about it. But again, I'm so very happy and excited that I would finally be able to share my creations with you guys. I am not like a pro builder when it comes to Sims 4, but I do like giving my own twists and I don't know, personalities on the builds, I guess. So yeah, anyway, let's get right into it. The first thing that I considered when doing my first ever public build is that I want it to be simple. I want the layout to be really easy to maneuver, you know, because those are the things that I consider the most when I download my own build, download builds of other people. I don't really like going around the camera so much because it makes me dizzy, you know. So yeah, I chose 17 Culpepper Street because again, this is a very straightforward type of layout of a apartment unit. So yeah, I guess that's just how I usually consider my builds. And if you guys notice, the interior would be on the darker side of things. You know, I chose like dark brown walls and floors for it because again, I call this build the old but homey studio. So again, the word old, the background sort of like I thought for this build is that it is an old apartment that comes in like cheaper for young adult Sims, you know, cheaper to rent, and it's got cracks on the walls, it's got cobwebs, and of course like the really dark furnishings in it. But then again, the backstory is that the Sim that I'm going to put in here is that she is, or they are, a very creative young adult and they are part-time SimTubers, etc, etc. So they're going to be like really cluttered and colorful in this old apartment. Basically, I want it to be like an apartment that have been very lived in. It has seen a lot of tenants, but the current one was actually able to make it, you know, a bit more homey than it used to be. So yeah, there's a foyer and a same room for the kitchen, dining, and living rooms, and then bathrooms that follow the traditional Japanese interiors, wherein the toilet is separated from the baths, and the bedroom, which is built on a platform. So for the tray files, I would be including the link for the tray files of it, and just have a heads up that the bedroom would be on a separate save room because it's built on platforms and I can't save it with the rest of the house. But yeah, this is going to be like a living room and then a bedroom. If you're gonna look for it in your library, you will have to manually put back the walls for the front door arc, the bathroom arc, and the bathroom door, so it will have all the sectionings closed off, and then separate bedroom save. Yeah, so anyway, sorry for the rambling. This is the kitchen. As you can see, it's very dark. I actually had a hard time designing it because I was really preoccupied when doing this, so I had to cut the video, log out of the game, and then go back when I had some more ideas. So yeah, I really love those new counters, those new headboards that comes with country living, I guess, or maybe the interior decorator or tiny living. I can't really remember, but just a heads up again, I have all expansion packs up to Snow Escape, and then the first 3 kits that came out for Sims 4. So yeah, don't worry, my game isn't fully patched to the latest update. So if you have like an older Sims 4 game, like 1.63, I guess, this build would definitely work for you. It would load, you can use it. So yeah, again, I actually wanted to use the tool mod by Twisted Mexi, but when I installed it and tried it for the first time, like I can't really figure out how to use it, so I ended up not using it. And I'm not sure if there is like a OMNSP, like one more, OMSB, one more spot please mod for Sims 4, because for Sims 3 it does have that. I think I'm going to look for it online. By the time this gets uploaded, I probably have it on my save game already. So yeah, this is a very move objects type of build. I did not use a lot of mods for this type of build, like building mods, etc. So again, I'm a bit nervous about this, so please bear with me, please understand that. So yeah, as you can see with the interior, it's really Japanesey, I guess, but just the walls, you know, and the sectionings and stuff in the kitchen. But yeah, I think what drove me into making this type of interior is that when it comes to San Myshuno, you can't really see a lot of Japanese builds yet. I don't know. This type of interior actually reminded me of the Machiya townhouses you can see in Mount Komorebi that's being done by other simmers, and I actually love those. So when I thought about, you know, using a studio in San Myshuno for my current save file, I mean, that's what I wanted to go for. So yeah, that's how I ended up with this type of interior. And as you can see, I was just done with the bathroom, and then now I'm doing the living room. So the living room, I actually noticed that the kitchen and the rest of the house that was done was actually very brown. You know, it kind of like, it looks boring. So that's why I figured that I should put some plants in the living room, because the greens complement the browns, and personally that's what I prefer with interior design. So yeah, also my game might look a bit dark because I don't use any reshaders yet. I'm still trying to figure out how to use those, but I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna use them. But I loved the screenshots I saw, so maybe, I don't know. So yeah, ultimately for the kitchen, I replaced the counter tables with normal tables because I realized I wanted to put a hot pot on it. So if my sim wants to have friends around, their family, for I don't know, holidays, they can have like a little hot pot to bond over with. So yeah, I mean, I really like the accents, like the cracks on the walls and the cobwebs. I think this is the first time I used them. So yeah, I really liked how it turned out, and plus the oh sorry, I speak Filipino in that one. Yeah, I do speak Filipino, that's my native language. English is just my second language. So please understand. Anyway, yeah, what was I saying anyway? So yeah, that's what I wanted to do. This corner, I actually was a bit confused on what to do with this corner, to be honest. But yeah, I just added a video making tool, because if you have a young adult sim, it's a good way to earn extra money, plus, you know, the overall like vibe from this house, from the sim that supposedly designed the interior would be that they're young adults, you know, young adults, creative, blah blah whatsoever. So yeah, I wanted to place a keyboard, but I figured that it might have some routing issues, so I decided against it. And I'm not sure if you guys would agree with this, but I really like these statues on my on my interiors. I don't know, it kind of like binds the whole space together, plus it's really cute to look at. So yeah, for the bedroom, I actually love this bed, and I have used this type of design in my previous build so far, and I just loved how it turned out. So yeah, I'm doing this again. For the curtains, I actually had a hard time picking out curtains for Sims 4, because for some reason Sims 4 curtains just look very awkward for me. I don't know, it's just it's a personal opinion compared to Sims 3, where all the curtains sort of like match, or they look good at first glance. But yeah, thankfully I was able to find some really good curtains for this build, and As you can see, I put a Christmas tree because I just love having that, you know, Father Winter. Because one of the pet peeves I have with custom builds by other simmers, I mean, no shade, okay, no shade, no shade, this is just a personal preference, is that they don't have enough space for holiday stuff like that. And I always had to clear some space for the Christmas tree because personally I really love having a Christmas tree on my house because, you know, I'm a Filipino, so we decorate our house 365 days of the year for Christmas. So yeah, that's just a little something that I really like to add on my gameplays. So yeah, for the bedroom, you know, it's just your typical bedroom. It's got the closets and the computer, and of course the bed and some more wall accents with cracked walls and like that. So yeah, and more clutter. And that's it for the build. I hope that it's not too brown for you guys, but I really love how it turned out because it does look old, it does look lived in, and that's it.